here today. Thanks for your service to the county. More importantly, thanks for honoring those who honor us with their service. We're used to fighting floods and hurricanes around here, wildfires or something new. We all knew our local firefighters were remarkable, but I don't think we knew they were amazing. I had the opportunity to tour the area in support of our men and women with Sheriff Gage. Saw these fires up within closer than you and me, within 5 feet, 6 feet of these homes, and somehow they saved them. And they did that on this home and the next one and the next one after. Our firefighters saved Magnolia. They saved neighborhoods all through our county. There are 6,000 to 7,000 families and businesses that were able to come home to their home and business because of our firefighters. It was just amazing. And you look at the coordination that occurred at the Incident Command Center, Jimmy, when we were there, between all those units. It was remarkable to watch the hours and the times, just 24/7, Judge, that our people put in was amazing.
We're going to recognize some of the folks that worked so hard on the lines, and many of us that worked in the incident command post and the management structure of the scene, we're the ones that you may have seen and interacted with when you came to the command post. But I wanted today to bring some firefighters that were on the lines that you may not have gotten to see during your tours. These are the guys that were in the woods 24 hours a day. When they weren't there, they were sleeping on the ground. We saw the picture, sleeping on the ground beside their fire truck waiting for their next shift. So I think it's appropriate today that we do that. I'm going to bring them up by department, and we'll read the proclamation first, and then we'll come up and one by one, and we'll issue them a proclamation from the court in recognition of their service to Montgomery County. I think it's important to note that, as Congressman Brady said, through some projections from the incident management team, we believe that this fire could have overran over 6,000 addresses in southwest Montgomery County, including the city of Magnolia. A very good map of that projection shows where they believe the fire had the possibility of going. Several neighborhoods that would have been completely overrun by fire. And you can see, and I'll try to bring out a little bit about what each one of them did. Early on, we asked for all the county fire departments to participate and to come out and to send what resources they had available. Realized that while this was going on, most of the county had fires going. Chief Hosmer and his crew from Needham were fighting a large fire in their area. As soon as they got it under control, they sent all available resources to assist us in Montgomery County. One of the first departments to send us help was Conroe. They're represented here today by firefighters from Engine 1, led by Lieutenant Kevin Smith, firefighters Mike Danielson and Casey Thompson. Gentlemen, if you would come forward. Guys, Lieutenant, if you would, just bring your guys right here. We'll just start right here. We'll bring in the other firefighters. You guys can form up right there in the middle. From Department 2, we have Chief Josh Montgomery, firefighter Charlie Murphy. Gentlemen. Chief. Country Fire Department, one of the first crews on the line. They're there the whole time. Thank you, Charlie. Never left us. Department 3, Lake Conroe Fire Department, Chief Leonard McKeska, firefighter Mary Poe. I think Chief McKeska's crew was one of the many that got dumped on by an airplane or a helicopter that week. Some of us are still cleaning it off. From the Montgomery Fire Department, firefighter Devin Craig, Captain Devin Craig, and Assistant Chief Mike Brown. From the Needham Fire Department, Chief Kevin Hostler. An interesting side note there with Needham and a couple of other departments is their firefighters, some of their crew was fighting their own fires, some of their crew was in Bastrop and fought fires there, and some of the same firefighters went to West Texas earlier this year and assisted those folks when they had a 200,000 acre fire. You remember the fire up around